Hey everybody, hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to our Battlecry 2 Ironman campaign, and this time I will be checking the volume because the game has once again, I think in the last episode, we had a thing where it muted some of the volume mid-game, so unfortunately I guess I'm just gonna have to keep checking that for the rest of the game. But let's take a look at our hero's stats. Kaz, the leader of our faction, nominally the leader of the Minotaurs, but we've got a bunch of factions under our wing due to having captured their capitals. We're also not far from level 23, although that's as I've mentioned, both good and bad, because we get stronger, but so do enemy heroes. They level along with us, and sometimes the game can give them really weird builds that are hard to deal with, especially the really fast ones. The other thing before I click the thumbs up and go into the campaign map is, last episode at the very end we were offered one of my favorite events, the one which you pay 20-something crowns and 4 Moonguards will join you in your next battle. Because we have that active, unfortunately, I don't think we can choose when to trigger it, so it'll trigger, I'm pretty sure, the next time we're on any sort of battlefield. So it could be for an epic battle where you're trying to take down a capital, which is where I would like to use it, or it could be for some random pitched battle, or some, uprising event where you didn't even need them. So hopefully we don't get one of those events, because I'd rather not waste that wonderful bonus. Here goes nothing. Ooh, hey, okay. Looks like we did get an event, but not a combat event. Now this is interesting. 5 command, 2 casting. If I say okay, it's gonna deduct the stuff from our treasury immediately. I don't know if... See, command is fine, but beyond a certain point it doesn't help you that much. The other stats which do help you more consistently aren't that impressive, so for that reason I'm gonna say no. But I still feel kind of like I don't remember what my current helm is. It might have been that a better choice would have been to take that, but number one, we might find a better helm anyway. Number two, we also, one thing I want to do is I want to save up my crowns, because there are other events where you can buy set items. And one of my goals is to finish some kind of a set. Right, in this episode, I think at the end of last episode I said we'd go after the Desert of Glass to get the hero hit point bonus, but I think I'm going to actually do something totally different. We're going to go after Silvermyr. And we're gonna try and take down the Wood Elf capital. And the reason I'm doing it like this is because I think my bonus of 4 Moonguards is gonna be better used here than over here. At least that's my rationale. So I'm gonna be playing as the Minotaurs. And immediately we're gonna... jumping the gun a little bit, we are now at the army setup screen. I will be getting as many extra units in as I can. I'll pay the 30 crowns for the 10 points, and with 23, what can we do? Well, we can bring in an Archon and a Minotaur King. We can bring 2 Minotaur Kings and 3 Thralls. But you know what? Actually, it's a tough question. I think because we'll be starting with the Moonguards, for that reason I'll take the 2 Archons. Although I was gonna say we could use the Archons for scouting, but ultimately our way of scouting the map is getting far-seeing, so it's not setting us back that much, the fact that we don't have Archons. So we're just gonna go in like this, and now we're gonna pause. We see our 4 Moonguards. We see this is a reasonably large map, and we start with quite a bit of stone around our base, it seems. We've got a level 3 quarry and a level 2 quarry, although I'm not seeing where all the... Well, okay, I was gonna say I'm not seeing where the gold is, but the gold mine was literally just right here. So let's move everyone out of the way so that we can start building, and let's get our hero to a point where he can get the maximum amount of mines. And now let's start building. You can build... Where should we even build? Yeah, you know what? You know what? Let's move you further down so that you're not blocking the builders. Let's move you down by this tower, because you should still be able to get all of these mines. Indeed you can. Now let's try and build one ziggurat as close to the bottom as we can. This is going to be the one that we advance. And another one in the empty space above. Let's try and build a little bit efficiently so that maybe we can squeeze in something else to the left here. Alright. How much gold do we start out with? Nothing too special. Okay. So... now... Okay, yeah, let's just... I don't need you guys in this tower anymore. I'm gonna use these guys to scout because they are ranged. They've got an okay view range. They can't fly, obviously. That's a bit of a... Ooh. That's a bit of a slight disadvantage, but they can convert mines themselves. And I'm opting to explore with them rather than with the Minotaur Kings because... I should also save my game. Because if there's a really narrow gap where Minotaur Kings can't get into, they'll be able to navigate it more effectively. I'm also gonna just straight up put my hero in this tower because I don't trust, like, I don't know what the enemy has. You take no chances when you're playing in Ironman mode. We see there are some pre-placed units. There's no way our opponents could have had their Tree of Life built this quickly and sent their units. The other hint, of course, was the fact that when we got to them, they were basically just standing still. Alright, now I'm wondering whether or not to skip ahead to when I have Farseeing, and I think I'm actually not going to do that. I'm gonna...
For the Moon King, for Lunarian.
New armies and buildings are
I'm
ready.
going to keep it unbroken because I think things are gonna get kind of wild. Because elves will typically come at you very, very quickly. They have a very strong economy. Their main units are not very expensive to build. Ooh, there's a gold mine there. That, you know what? Because it's that far behind, I'll send my hero there. And we should start stacking up our gold mine a little bit. Basically gold, stone, crystal, in that order.
I claim this site in Lunarian's name.
That's what I go for, because you need gold early on for your vision bonuses. Then you need stone for your ziggurat upgrades, and then after that you need just truckloads of crystal for your Minotaur Shaman army.
For Lunarian.
Alright. So, oh, we get more gold. That helps us out quite a bit. That means we can maybe start stacking up stone. It takes the pressure off a little bit.
Research complete.
At this point, I'm gonna start being a bit more cowardly with my hero, because we have had a few close calls. Obviously, there was that one just boneheaded move I made where I set my hero to move, and he walked into range of a bunch of towers and dark dwarven siege weapons, and yes, it was a bit silly, but I knew that the game's pathfinding is a bit funky. You know, the units won't always walk in what would... Ooh, hey, Elemental Temple. Oh, there's one thing that I should have done, which I haven't been doing because I guess I'm stupid. I haven't been save scumming fire elementals. But we haven't reached maximum mana yet, so we're fine. We're fine. So 2 fire elementals are gonna help quite a bit. I said 2 fire elementals, please and thank you. Gonna help quite a bit with base defense. There we go. You can just go straight back in.
New buildings are available.
Why am I even getting this elemental temple? I don't know. I shouldn't even be wasting my time with this. I'm not gonna be buying elementals when I have so many other things to spend my resources on. Alright.
Research complete.
Hail to the king, for the Moon King, for the Moon King.
And Wood Elf archers, which is what seems like is the main stationary unit here, are quite deadly, especially after they get some upgrades. Alright, yeah, let's do more of that.
Praise Lunari, if it will help. For the Moon King.
Maybe I should have been doing a bit more exploration on the east with my Minotaur Kings, but I was just really worried that something crazy would happen. Oh hey, here's something crazy that might be happening. I'm pretty sure, like, this has to be their heroes party. There is their hero, level 21 healer. Okay, we can deal with a healer. We can deal with a healer. The question is, this multi-target attack... Is that an effective way of fighting? Not really. We'll need our Minotaur Kings. So you guys just stop fighting. Let the Minotaur Kings deal with it. I could even send my hero, but I don't know. Oh, she's shooting. She's angry. You guys just go inside this tower. If we can take down the hero, it'll help us out quite a bit. Hopefully none of our Moonguards went down. It looks like they're fine. Looks like they're fine. Alright. Now, while we're doing this, it's important to not lose track of getting our upgrades, especially this important one, which gives us better speed for our Minotaur units, which includes these guys right here. Excuse me? Okay, let the injured one move back, and I know this is ill-advised, but I'm saving in a combat situation. Oh, see, this is what's annoying, because Minotaur Kings are such big units that sometimes they can't even maneuver themselves into proper attack positions. Like, you have to handhold them so much But the upshot is that we took down their hero, which should be a pretty big setback to them. They lost their hero fairly early. Not just that, but dropped an item as well, and also stopped them from taking this crystal mine, and we can take that mine. And that's going to help us out a tremendous amount. Alright. And we've still got our... still got our fire elementals. And speaking of fire elementals, are we ready for another one? Not just yet. Not just yet. I also have to be...
Your base is under siege.
excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? What's going on? This must be what they started with. What a bold attack for them to send. But shouldn't be surprised. Should not be surprised. Okay. Now I think... yeah, we want to start stacking up gold a little bit. Because we need this. And then we'll need farseeing as well. Okay. Now one of our Minotaur Kings is kind of wounded, so we're gonna have to pull back with them, but we'll carry on exploring with our ooh, even more stone. This is fantastic. This is like the ideal start for a Minotaurs, just because we need so much stone for our upgrades. And we're going to be able to get our level 4 ziggurat pretty quickly. Alright. I'm reasonably happy with this start. Of course, a good start doesn't necessarily mean things will stay good, but a good start is a good start. So we should count our blessings. One important thing that's going to happen as soon as we hit level 4 is we'll be able to get henges.
New buildings are available.
Lunarian's name. Praise Lunarian for the Moon King.
Okay, our Moonguards are actually doing a decent job. I'm building this for this upgrade. We also need to build just a whole bunch of henges. I'll start building them. I don't know. There's
troops are under attack.
excuse me? What's attacking who? Was it these guys? Was it something here? I don't even know. Jeez. Okay. Anyway, let's carry on building our henges. We need quite a bit of gold for the last vision upgrade. We need that, we need this. Okay, let's keep our eyes on the prize. Let's also get more fire elementals. Eventually, fire elementals will be replaced as replaced by Minotaur Shamans, as both are offensive and defensive main units. But for now, they are very helpful in the early base defense, especially against these annoying guys that would otherwise be hassling us constantly. And now we start stacking up crystal.
Research complete.
Although I think our crystal economy is actually fairly strong. So is our gold economy. So I think we're actually going to be just fine in this battle, assuming we can get this action going. By this action, of course, I mean our Minotaur Shamans.
New armies are available.
Let's have them rally around there. Actually, no, let's have them rally here, because it looks like this is where the attacks are coming from. Yeah, we need quite a bit of gold. But we won't have any other major drains on our gold for a while, so I think we'll be good to just sit here and pile up Minotaur Shamans.
Troops are under attack.
Excuse me? Is it these guys? Was it these guys? It must have been those guys. Alright.
As good as done. For Lunari.
Okay. Ooh, hey, another elemental temple, which I'm not really worried about. Also not really worried about that ore mine, because we aren't really hurting for metal. I will get another fire elemental. Although we may already be past the point where we need them, but I'm gonna be playing it safe. I said I'm gonna be playing it safe. I really need to raise my magery skill by putting more points into intelligence. Or directly raising my pyromancy skill, because it really does irritate me how often it fails so many times in a row. Alright. Now I'm gonna build 4 hinges again.
Research complete. Research complete.
Okay. Continuous production, please. And you guys go straight into that. Continuous production, please. Okay.
My life for the king. Hail to the king.
Alright.
Hail to the king.
Our Moonguards have gained some experience, and it might not be a bad idea to take one of these guys into our retinue at the end of this
My life.
battle. Oh, look at these guys trying to mix things up a little bit and sending an attack in this direction. So you know what? Why not have these 2 hinges? Okay, this is gonna get annoying pretty quickly. Oh, also, I should have started on this research quite a while back. I think smart thing to do would be to build a tower here and to put excuse me. What do you think you're doing?
My life for the king.
Okay, who is best positioned to go after that phoenix? Let's just send a Minotaur King, a Minotaur Shaman rather. This is one thing that makes elves so annoying to deal with. Fortunately, phoenixes are easy to take down. Unfortunately, they have ranged attacks and are able to defend themselves, unlike, you know, phoenixes or bats or something like that. Sorry for the repeated pausing and unpausing. I had my fingers on the wrong position there on the keyboard and had to rectify things. Alright. What was the point of building this thing over here? Well, it was to give a bit of protection to the stuff on this side. So now we've got small armies of Minotaur Shamans being recruited. Let's make sure 2 of them are going there, 2 of them are going there. And let's also make sure that we are stacking up our crystal production. Because that's going to be the major bottleneck. What's our status on Farseeing? Almost halfway there. Okay. And you know what? I think we can afford to repair this tower. We'll do the slow
Your
repair.
troops are under attack.
Excuse me, what?
Your base is under siege.
What? Oh no. Okay, okay, let's... see, if I had Farseeing, if I knew this attack was coming, it would have been a lot easier to deal with it. But since I didn't, they very annoyingly took down my tower. And I don't appreciate that. They've got their own elementals, which is really, really not cool. We need to rebuild this tower. We really do. Okay.
Your buildings are under attack.
Excuse me, are you stuck?
Yes, ma'am.
Is this thrall stuck? No, you're not stuck. You're just being difficult. Oh, they killed one of my shamans. But we're also getting more and more of them, which should help us. But we really need Farseeing because we need to start
buildings are under attack.
We need to start attacking them. Let's have one of our shamans deal with this Phoenix. We need to go after them pretty quickly because they are gonna send some pretty annoying attacks with increasing regularity as their economy gets better. And look, they're already sending more garbage from this side. And we're slowly getting Farseeing as well. We really need to improve this mine by putting more thralls into it. Are these guys stuck? No, they're not.
Your base is under siege.
So, how is my base under siege? Was it this guy? Well, he's dead now, so I think we should be fine. How? Oh no, it's this garbage. Okay.
Your base is under siege.
Okay, let's see. Maybe we are going to need a... Oh, look at how much concentrated damage these ancient wisps do. Okay. Here we see what we're dealing with. This is them. There's no easy way to get through them. In fact, even to get to them, we have to go through... Okay, they have a lot of stuff that we need to deal with. So I'll keep the fire elementals here. We need to start... We'll send this group of 5 on the right, and then we'll sweep back on the left, and we need to take out their trees of life, because this is where all their armies are coming from. So annoying that they took out my... my tower. Alright. I think we're gonna be fine. We just needed... Are we slow speed again? Yeah, we were. I accidentally slowed the game down, I guess. Alright, now that we're actually launching some offense of our own, I think we've got a handle on things. We just need to also look at the mini-map. If we see a collection of green dots moving towards us, like this group, potentially, then that could be another big attack that's coming our way. need to be mindful of that. I think we're fine. The trick is they are so well nestled in this area that it's hard to get to them. So what I'll do is since these guys have taken out the left, I'll just have them stand here and not do anything. And then what I'll do is I'll have these guys sweep up from the right, destroy this stuff. Okay, this is gonna be a bit of an issue. Again, what I'll do is I'll have one Minotaur Shaman stay there, and I'll have these 3 destroying stuff. And we're also building more and more of them at our base. So these guys also have a few stationary archers, or a few archers belonging to the stationary enemy that are helping them out. But fortunately, those ones won't get their combat upgrades, because those are limited to your own faction and don't extend to your allies. Alright, you see they're building more cavalry units. They were getting ready for another attack. I think we've put a stop to most of what they were doing. What I do see a bunch of dots popping up on this side of the map. They're building more trees of life. They are so hard to contain, these elves. Oh, look at this. They're building a whole army of elementals. Because of course they are. But we are building an army of our own.
Your troops are under attack.
Okay, what's going on with our troops? Okay, just some regular combat. Now I think we try and break through. Oh no, I forgot that I'd sent these guys down. It's okay. They can still do some good damage even if it's just 3 Minotaur Shamans. Okay, come on. Yeah, see, they've already taken down those towers and those units without losing anybody. But obviously they're not going to be able to take down a level 22 Bard by themselves. For this, we're going to have to send in this larger group and try and thin these guys down. They've got a Dryad as well, who does a fair amount of damage. She's a ranged unit. Okay, what we need to do is draw this Bard close, and then Pillar of Fire. Such a devastating spell. In fact, we saw it firsthand used against ourselves when we were in that one battle where there was an undead faction being led by a demon, a very unusual combination, and their demon pyromancer used Pillar of Fire against our hero and instantly wiped out half of his health. So this spell is a no joke. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna go in and hopefully this should be enough to wipe out their entire base. And once their main base is taken out, then, you know, that'll be the end of their high level keep and other important buildings that they may have had inside here. More importantly, what's going on here? Oh, I just sent these guys to take down this group. I'll send these guys up this wing because they are already rebuilding. Man, these elves. Alright. Their level 4 haven has now been demolished, and now just we've got to take down these annoying towers. can leave the towers, actually, because towers, for the most part, they'll annoy you as you're walking past them, but they can't really build anything. They can't really sustain their offense. They are just annoying defensive structures. But still, I'd like to take them down if I can. Especially because some of them seem to have units garrisoned inside, which are going to give the towers pretty annoying bonuses.
Your troops are under attack.
What's going on here? Nothing much. Okay, and we can stop producing you guys. I'm pretty sure we're fine. Do we have any other crystal mines to put you guys into? There's a level 2 mine, so yeah, sure, we'll put you in that. Actually, let's just take you outside first, so you don't...
Your troops are under attack.
So you're not crowding the middle of my base. Now let's take down these last buildings. And now it's going to be another game of whack-a-mole, where it's about slowly destroying them, seeing where they're rebuilding next, destroying their new thing, seeing where they're going after that, and doing that again. Which is unfortunate, because it means the battle is going to end in a pretty anticlimactic way. You know, a fitting way would have been for the battle to... Oh my god. A fitting way for the battle to end would have been after the epic fight we had destroying their main keep. But instead, there's a little dinky units all around the map that we're gonna have to deal with. Oh, also, this might seem like it's part of the background, this white tree, but it's actually one of the Wood Elf buildings, and it builds pixies and sprites. So they can build combat units from there, so you actually do need to destroy all of those as well. Okay. There we go. Now I do see a pretty big attack
You have too many men.
coming this way, and we have too many men. So let's
Your troops are under
help
attack.
out the situation a little bit. Oh no, oh no. Oh, see, these air elementals with their splash damage took out nearly all of this group.
Your buildings are under attack.
Seriously? Oh, I thought they had a phoenix there, but no, they're just... And now we need to destroy all of these, elemental temples, because otherwise they are gonna keep making annoying units all over the map, because they've got them in all 4 corners.
Your troops are under attack.
Okay, looks like it's going well, and their new base is coming up in that part of the map. Seems okay. Oh, we've got our big group over here, which
Your troops are under attack.
can be... Excuse me, what's going on? Okay. I think we're doing fine. We just need to do a better job of containing them. One thing we need to do is keep an eye out on any of their builder units that are walking around.
Your troops are under attack.
Excuse me, what's going on? You guys are walking through the trees. It's really hard to tell when the trees are a barrier that you can't go through and when you can walk through. Okay. They upgraded that haven to a level 2 already, but didn't do them much good because it's already destroyed. Right, we're still on medium speed, that's good. Alright, looks like this attempt of theirs to build another base has also been thwarted. Oh, we gotta take out this wisp before he builds something. We don't need all of you, just 2 of you can take care of that. How is this wisp faster than you? Speed 12, you guys are speed 18. Yeah, you should have caught up to him way before that. Okay, so we need to destroy this elemental temple. Took down that air elemental before he killed this entire group with splash damage. Oh, and again, I was a bit too quick in pulling those guys out. Sometimes I do like to time it so that the last projectile hits and destroys the building while my guys are walking away. It's a habit I actually got into while I was, you know, still a kid playing this game for the first time, and it's that whole logic of, you know, you look really cool when you're walking away while there's an explosion behind you. So I'll try to do it here. Oh no, I didn't quite time it correctly, but you get what I'm trying to say. Right, because I think there's gonna be nothing on the map that's dangerous to our hero. I'm gonna investigate what these items are. And this is a garbage thing. Oh, that crown that we said no to would have been so much better than this. I'm a fool. I'm such a fool. You know what? It's fine. It's okay. We're doing fine without OP equipment. But yeah. Okay. I still feel pretty bad because it would have been such a good improvement over what we have, but you know what? It's okay. We would have probably replaced it with a set item eventually anyway, so I'm not too bad. This way, when we do replace it... There we go. This way, when we do replace it with a set item, we won't be losing that many bonuses when we make the switch, so it won't feel as bad. Right, so now we should only have these little groups of guys left. You know, the best way to deal with them is to just put a bunch of your guys on rampant. How many do I have here? All of you guys rampant. All of you guys rampant. Of course, you can also hunt them down yourself by looking at where all the dots are, which I will also be doing. If I can see, okay, so there's a dot here, there's one here, that guy got taken down. There's somebody there. You guys you're right there, so why don't you take that guy down? I think we're probably pretty close to winning. In fact, there we go. The slow applause of victory, and I've been recording for 44 minutes, so this wasn't even that long.
You are victorious.
Even without skipping anything, this was a pretty straightforward battle, and we gained a level, which is nice. So what do we want to do? I think I want to improve my intelligence. Or do I? Actually, yeah, I do want to do that, because then we'll be able to get fire elementals more consistently. And let's put merchant and combat. Yeah. Sounds good to me. Actually, maybe I should boost. Ah, no. I'd rather have this. There we go. Oh no, we can't take any of our Moonguards into our retinue. That's like, why are these guys taking precedence over the Moonguards? I thought generals. Oh man. Okay. I feel like if I really wanted to take a Moonguard into my retinue, I could do it through a skirmish, but I don't want to keep running to the skirmishes for every little thing. You know what? It's okay. It's fine. We saw that cutscene, which we've seen a bunch of times now, because we've already taken quite a few capitals, but this one belonged to the Wood Elves. Actually, no, that's not true. This was the Wood Elf capital, but it belonged to the Orcs, because it was red before we attacked. And now it is whatever the hell our color is. I don't even know, is it yellow? Is it orange? It's more of a, like a mustard color, isn't it? Like, if you've ever played Clue, a Colonel Mustard. Doesn't he kind of look like this? In fact, you know what? I'm just gonna look it up on my phone. If I am correct. And if I am correct, then we'll know what our color is. Colonel Mustard. Yep, that is 100% his color. So yes, we are rebranding ourselves as the Mustard Army. Alright, I think that's enough silliness. It's time to call this episode to a close. It was a pretty good one. We made some pretty good use of our 4 Moonguards. Sadly, didn't get to take any of them with us for the long term, but they did help us take down this capital. And one important thing about this is now our tribute per turn is 30. So we can pay the 30 crowns every single time and still not even be at a net loss. That's going to make things pretty nice for us. And of course, the more things we conquer that give us income, the better it'll be, because then even if we pay the 30 crowns, we'll still be getting even more crowns. So that'll just be a great position to be in. And another important thing, now we're above 400 crowns, so I think we are at the threshold where we could see an event where someone offers to sell us a set item. So we've got to be on the lookout for that as well. Of course, to be able to buy set items and also have crowns to do other things, we're going to need a lot. So we're still going to have to stockpile quite a bit. And the best way to do that, of course, is by winning battles. Alright, that's going to be all for today. Hope you enjoyed this. It was a nice, vigorous battle, not too hard, not too frustrating. I really enjoyed it. And I hope you did too. And I hope you'll join me for the next one, where I think now we're gonna go after the Desert of Glass, like I said a couple of videos ago. Alright? Or like I said in the last video. Alright, so that's gonna be all. And until the next time, take care.